Now I haven't walked up there and checked it out yet. I don't do stuff like that, but I know that the water's turned on. See, it's dripping. That's dripping, and we're gonna come over here and look at this and see there. That's not dripping now, is it? Okay, right down in there. I think I got it fixed now. Well, this should be dripping now. And I'm looking at that and it looks dry. I'm not sure if it's because that end, if the end needs to be replaced, I replace it with the brand new one. And we're going to look at this here and see if the water's coming on. If the water's coming on this, and it's just barely, and I'm saying barely dripping. I lifted it, but I think I have this on what was it, half inch or half gallon per hour, and I could see that the water went on there. See, it's, you know what's going to happen? This is what's happening, I think, because I had an issue with this from before, okay, and the water was pouring out. Remember, the water didn't come up here. So my thinking is that this pipe here might need to fill up a little bit more with water. That's all I can think of, to where the little drip thing is going to work. I'm gonna have to check it out here in a minute. But see, nothing's coming out of that yet, and the water's got to fill up to that, and it's coming up high, and then it's coming back down. But see, I know it's on, because see, here's the same drip right here. For here, this is on the same system. That is on the same system. See, that's dripping because when we hang something off of here, then I just take this and dip it down. So for the time being, I'm just going to let it drip. And we had something in here from before, and I just put a little inline bubbler and did that. I need to get some flowers for her. And I know it's on. See, this one, the water's on, and that other is on the same drip irrigation, and so I know it's going to work. Come on, it's on the same system. I tied it in right before that end cap, okay, and I used a brand new coupling, and I don't think anything got into the coupling. That's a mystery. That is a mystery. I'm wondering. I do know that this new fitting is not leaking now. Okay, a brand new one. See, here's the drip that I installed, that I hooked up to. And it looks wet, but it's not leaking, because that was just from water overflow from before. Okay? When that needed to be fixed. Now, I may have to get grief. I don't know what else is going on. Might have to look at this further and make a determination what the heck is going on with that. Could it possibly be that something else is going on too, on the same line as these drips? All right, I'll look at that here in a minute and come up with what is going on with that. And in order to check it, I guess I could cut this off, turn the water back on, make sure water's coming out of this pipe, to make sure that this fitting maybe is plugged up, but it looked like a brand new one that I put on there. And because that's half gallon per hour, it should be dripping. This is a half gallon per hour, and see, this was the same one from before, and see how much it's dripping? That's how much this one should be dripping. That's how much that one should be dripping, and I believe initially I had this one was a 1 gallon, and I don't know if I ever changed it to half gallon, but that should be dripping too, okay? If you want to see what I'm going to do next to fix this, stick around. If not, and if you just wanted to know how to fix that end, well, you got your answer on that, right? Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, good grief, Charlie Brown. I figured out what it was. Oh, no. Mother, she used to have a tree back here. She used to have a tree back here, and this rock was over here, and the big, huge tree somebody dug out last winter. And then he folded this rock down there. The rock used to be pushed up against the stucco, and then the tree pushed up against that stucco, and then he pushed the rock back down there. You see there? Look at that. Good Lord. That's why there's hardly any water pressure coming out of there. See? When he was digging that up, he must have hit the main water line. Oh no. I hope I don't have to move that rock. I think I can shimmy in there and dig around that and see what I can do about fixing that. I'm glad, if anything, I'm glad I checked this all out, because that is kind of towards the end of the line. That's what was getting me. All the drip work everywhere else, but this is barely, and I mean barely dripping. See there? It's just barely dripping. And it's because of that leak. And I doubt this one's even dripping at all yet, see? Because we're at the end of the line. So I'm going to have to shut that off, dig that all up, run back to the store, and probably get a fitting like this, a coupling that's real long to fit it on both ends. It's more than likely what I'm going to have to do, and I doubt I've got one of those. I'll take a look. That's why when you check irrigation stuff, don't make any assumptions. Turn on the system and find out, figure out, go the extra mile, figure out why your plants aren't getting watered, especially after adding anything. I would have thought, okay, no problem, this is going to work, and make the assumption it's going to work, and I'm going home after tomorrow, and I would have made the assumption this plant was getting watered, that plant was getting watered, and no leak, right? But as it is, I found the leak. I knew something was going on. It just threw me, because see, this is still working. There's still enough water pressure in the system that goes around this other way to make these others work. So you don't want to make assumptions, I guess, right?